All right, man. Let's talk about Errol Spence. He surfaced yesterday. Apparently, he got some interviews coming, or whatever he got rolling. He got some interviews coming, and But I heard through the grapevine, and it's just a rumor, but I heard that he ain't been tested. All right. Um, I'm trying to pull it up for y'all right now. So just a rumor. Some people say he looked a little bit chunky. I think he looked solid, bro. I think he looked solid. Um, but apparently they ain't started testing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm not gonna single him out. I don't know. I really can't speak on Bud. I know Victor Conti said that he's sponsoring Bud 24/7 Vada, but then again, who is Errol Spence to submit to Victor Conti? That's what I will say. Who is Errol Spence to submit to Victor Conti? Bud has been sponsored by Snack. People feel a certain way about Snack. I got a homeboy that used their products. I still kind of wanted to use their products, to be honest, dude. I just ain't got around to it. It'd be more convenient. I don't know if they sell them on Amazon. I'm gonna have to check, but yeah, they saying that they still ain't tested. So it says, yeah. Well, I'll give y'all the full insight because I didn't read it last time. So it said, somebody sent me the picture of him and Derek James training a bit. On the same pictures you see, and I'll post them in a second. It said, yeah, solid. So I said, this is what I said, right? So he asked me, my boy down there in Texas, shout out to Texas. He said, okay, you saw Errol working out. I said, on Ellie channel, this before the Cowboy shit will drop. He said, still a little chunky. I said, he looks solid, but less than 7 weeks out. You right? Yeah, solid, little chunky. He still hasn't been tested. He was 180-ish from what I had heard when I was talking to Blank, because he was with Errol right before the start of training camp. So he was 180 pounds. So shit, sort of about 33 pounds off. But I heard that quickly he got down to 170. So that's what I heard. I heard not too a week after that he was 170. A week or two, right? So he was 180 before camp. He said Earl right before the start of training camp, he said he was right at 180. He making the weight cut down. Apparently Blu-ray said some stuff. I listened to him. I just can't take him serious when talking about Earl, because obviously there's a biasness there. He said, we still, our kids still cool and all that. And then one thing about boxing, dude, I wish more boxers had the mentality of Regis Progress. You'd be like, well, Regis, I think blase blah gonna whoop your ass, or be not disrespectful, think he gonna beat you. I mean, Regis like, okay, we'll see. I'm gonna beat his ass and then come back and tell you about it. So apparently they still haven't been tested. And like I said, I can't really speak for Bud, because if Victor Ponte is sponsoring a 24/7 Vada test for Bud, then guess what? Do they have to report to PBC is the question. Do they report to the Nevada State Athletic Commission is the question. If he's sponsoring it, then who do they report to? You don't ever know what those those contracts look like, to be honest. So you don't know who the hell they reporting to. So I can't really speak on it. I can't really speak on it, but at the same time, bro, there you have it, less than 7 weeks out now on testing. I don't think this is nothing new. I don't think none of you guys think this shit is new. Because you can look at Terence Crawford and say, damn, this nigga, he pretty big too. Vershawn Porter, some it seemed like one of the conditions was to keep the drug testing under wraps if they did truly test. So PBC got a gag order, and apparently somebody popped hot on the Ordenis Ugas on the Ordenis Ugas card. Somebody popped hot in Spence and Ordenis Ugas. Somebody popped hot. And I heard they kind of, they just let it, they kind of let it just be. And at the end of the day, man, I mean, shit, if the other fighter fine with it, I mean, Danny Garcia fought Eric Morales in a rematch after he popped hot. So I mean, really, what can you say? Ask yourself that. Really, what can you say about it? So, um, but yeah, Errol Spence never responded to Victor Conti, but I don't really read into it. What I can pay for my own shit. That's you. But yeah, they ain't tested. And then again, it still ain't been no press conference. How about that? There still have not been a press conference for this fight. There's still not been a press conference for this fight. And I don't know if one is being planned. I heard, I haven't heard nothing. Usually somebody puts something in my ear. I ain't the knower of all know in boxing. I just know what I know. I don't even ask no more. Um, but boxing starting to heat up with Deontay Wilder possibly fighting Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua possibly tuning up versus if you watch my shorts, I've been posting Wilder and Joshua workout videos, and AJ might fight Dylan White. I think the zone want him to have a fight before Wilder in December, but at the end of the day, you know, so be it. You know, and some people saying, well, he looking a big I see somebody on Twitter, he looking a little bit muscular. He looking a big, right? I mean, shit, if you was 180 fucking pounds, I mean, that's 30 pounds. I mean, he know what he doing, and it's probably hot as hell down there in Dallas. But the thing about PBC, while a lot of they fighters is losing fights that most people believe, oh, this dude should have won. A big reason for that is because they don't be knowing, dude, all this shit don't late notice. Terence Crawford stay in shape. And that's a miracle when you got kids. I remember Greg Hacker was on YSN Media Channel. He said, man, he was like, man, why you was fighting at heavyweight at one point? He said, shit, when you had kids like to eat. So I'm eating with the kids. And he ain't lying about that. Nobody kind of talk about, you stop the kids at McDonald's. Do you really got the discipline not to get McDonald's and go home and make you a salad or make you some chicken and whatever and some asparagus or some shit, dude? I don't think most people got the discipline and the time. That's the big thing about it. It's the discipline and the time. Most people don't have the discipline and the time. Let's call it what it is. Most people just don't have the discipline and the time. You know what I mean? So you can say what you want to say. Or most people just don't have that discipline and time. I think time is a big thing. But I will say this. I remember this girl I was dating when I was in my 20s and shit. I was in college. And I just told her I was busy and shit. I was doing a whole bunch of shit back then. Right? But she told me, she said, people make time for what they want. I let that shit go over my head. But she right. She was right. She was solid too. I'll give her that. She was solid. She was solid. Mean as hell though. Light skinned girls be mean as fuck. That's why I kind of stay away from them. But a lot of people saying he looking kind of big or whatever. So be it. But I joked on Twitter and on social media yesterday that when Errol Spence and Terence Crawford went on First Take, that was the official press conference, and people really thought that was being serious, but did it get? I was joking. It's kind of like when I posted that Jay Prince told Errol Spence to not respond to Bud, and people really took it serious. I'm like, come on, y'all. I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on, man. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I mean, I would say we less than 7 weeks out, but you know what? Let me give y'all official count. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. So basically, you through this week. So we're gonna call it. Unless they do a press conference this week, you basically through this week. So next week, you let's just count the Saturdays. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. My dumb ass. I ain't messed up. Hold on. I want to make sure I get this right. So I ain't counting this Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Not counting this week, you about 7 weeks out. Not counting this Saturday, you about 7 weeks out. Yep, you about 7 weeks out, buddy. You about 7 weeks out. So Yeah, you about 7 weeks out. So, but I'm surprised no testing, bro. Do I think he could be trying to cycle off something, or even Bud, you can't put shit past nobody in boxing. That's what I will say. But I just think, quite honestly, I don't really think Earl Spence gave me a reason. I always defended him on the drug testing accusations. He's really never given me a reason. I don't care about his nipples. Pause, because rest in peace. My stepbrother had the same type of nipples, bro. A lot of times it's just hormonic, but a lot of people believe that fatty tissue is a sign of peg use. And at the two, if Terence Crawford ain't caring about the heat testing, then what the hell I care? Let's just, I mean, what the hell I care? But with them not probably doing a press conference and all that shit right now, they probably gonna have a presser 6 weeks out right now to be technically 8. Next week could be 6, 7. I don't know. But apparently he did a little talking here too, so it should be some inserts coming maybe from the Cowboys and stuff of that nature. If you don't know, I run through these guys: Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones, Micah Parsons, Derrick James. Obviously, y'all know Errol. That's Stephon Gilmore. Don't know who the fuck that is. Honestly, no offense. Future Hall of Famer Stephon Gilmore again. Um, I don't know what the hell that is. So I mean, shit, that's it. You know, he do look a little chunky, more chunkier from this photo. But like I said, pictures are pictures. Pictures are pictures. You know. And if y'all want to see Bud, then Bud looking kind of big and shit. Let me see. Looked at Bud. I said, "What the fuck is this nigga on?" So I mean, just to give you perspective, that motherfucker look like a problem. But he stay in shape. I mean, whatever he doing, uh, his discipline is on point. But he looking good. He been training. We knew that. Um, you know, so he been training and shit. So we'll see, man. But Errol Spence used to it. But that inactivity, it's hard. It's hard to stay consistent when you inactive. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.